Let's welcome Brian Powers to the stage.
All right, so PactSafe is an app that we designed that seamlessly manages, tracks, and deploys website legal agreements. So to explain to you what we do, I want to tell you what website legal agreements are. You've all seen them before: terms of use, privacy policies, terms of service, disclaimers, the things that you click on when you go to a website, or you might see a little link down the bottom. That's called a browse wrap. If you click on it, it's called a click wrap. So our application deals with those things. The problem we're addressing is those have been implemented for years in ways that are not enforceable, which means that if you get sued and you have to go enforce one of those things, you go to court, the judge says, nah, you can't rely on that contract, it's useless, go away. One of the other problems we address is deployment and management of those things. So when you get into a bigger organization, now for some little startups it's just 2 people, this isn't a big deal, but when you get into a bigger organization, you have legal that drafts those things, and the business guys that look at it, and developers that put it on, email people, and I'll have a graphic that shows that later, but it's a big problem. And then the other problem is tracking. People aren't tracking who's agreed to what, they're not tracking versions, they're not tracking modifications, they're not tracking dates. It's all just a willy-nilly mess of crap. And so, yeah, it really is a problem. If you see some of these names up here, these are pretty big, billion-dollar type companies, and all of them have been screwed in court because they are not doing this right. Whether it's lack of enforceability, or maybe they did win a case, but they had to go through massive amount of legal fees, data mining to prove that people had accepted things, things that shouldn't have happened if they were doing this the right way. So what we do is we address all of that with an application that plugs into a website, and it seamlessly manages, tracks, and deploys all of those things. We do it in a way that it maximizes enforceability. I won't get into all that, but there are lots of different ways that you can maximize the enforceability of an agreement when it's on the website. We manage and deploy all aspects of website legal. So you plug our thing in one time with a developer, and then whoever in your organization is responsible for the website legal, they can go in, they can adjust it, they can modify it, and all those changes happen seamlessly. But then on the back end, we track and record all of that activity, which is absolutely essential if you're ever going to have to rely on one of these things in court. This graphic, it's kind of hard to see, but this is kind of designed to show the mess of what happened. So this little thing right here, this is initially, all right, we're putting website legal on our site. You have lawyer boy that sends it, he drafts it, he sends it to biz girl. She's like, okay, this is good. I send it to dev boy, and he puts it on the website. And I'm like, what just happened? And then over here, you're going to modify it. So our lawyer boy says we have to modify our terms. We have to add something new to it. He sends it to biz girl. She's okay. She sends it to dev boy and to email girl, because you got to send out an email to all the users and tell them that a change is coming down the pipe. They send it. They put it on the website. And then once that's happened, nobody really knows what just happened. And nobody's tracking dates, nobody's tracking anything. So what our solution does is it simplifies all that and streamlines it. You have a one-time implementation. Once it's implemented, your lawyer boy can just update, revisions go in, emails go out automatically on a scheduled basis, and then as your users are accepting all these agreements or looking at them, we track it all in a way that helps enforce those in a court of law. Where things stand right now, the product's been fully developed by Foxio. They're not here tonight. They're down doing something in Lexington. Our first customers are in, so we have people using it and paying. We're getting very strong interest from enterprise clients that found us from a blog post, and these are billion-dollar market cap companies with millions of users. We're working on getting a patent. John Brandon and some other lawyer boys back there are working on that. They're doing a great job. We put together a world-class advisory board. I say world-class, but we have in-house counsel from Amazon. We have an exec from ExactTarget Salesforce. We have one of the founders of a company called ZipRecruiter. And we have Harold Apple, who's here, one of the founders of Anita, which is now TechPoint. And we're raising capital and hiring. The ask is sign up, use it, spread the word, We're hiring these 3 guys, so email me if you know anybody that wants to go.